Yeah, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Zod. You already know what time it is, man. But this video, I'm not gonna try to take too long. I know I say that a lot, and it tends to go a lot farther than what I say it's gonna go. But you know, this video, like I found it funny because I was watching. I forgot Hood Media or one of them, and I was watching something about Tommy Guns. And for a lot of people already, you know, that have been paying attention to social media, already know who Tommy Guns is, the homie from upstate, black and Mexicano, really been doing his thing. You know, you had a lot of fools that rock with his style, and you had some other people that was heavy on the criticism just due to the fact it didn't fit in a certain parameter of how they feel homies should rap, or homies that, you know, act a certain way should rap. He just kind of was like right in the middle. But this ain't even to get on that. I had just seen something about him being incarcerated, and I know that I had watched something when he first got busted. Now, anybody that's been in LA County will tell you it's not necessarily a walk in the park, but once you're already used to it, you're already used to it. You're dealing with the freeway Freddies, you're dealing with the constant upheavals of bullshit, and also the simple fact that it's so easy for things to go up over things that are literally about nothing. But you get used to it. It's like you become accustomed to it as it being a way of life for those who you know, particularly want to take part in that life. Now, I had heard some disturbing rumors, and it wasn't even really rumors. It was just the simple fact when I watched that, and then when I watched, I think, Hood Media, and then I went and watched another video, and I seen how when Tommy Guns came out the county, he seemed like somebody that was defeated, and he's not, and that's not unique to him, because I've seen other homies that have, you know, they picture the county a certain way, or they've been going in and out of the county, and that one time they have a bad experience, and it's kind of like, you know, should I just give up this and focus more on what I need to do? Which in any case, that's what you should do. I mean, you don't have to put down your flag or nothing, but you should focus on your career. It shouldn't be so much about trying to catch clout or trying to catch the wave. It should be like, hey, take my music serious. People are fucking me on multiple sides, not just Mexicanos, like different races are with me, and they could see you go to a next level. You didn't essentially step on your own self when you know, like Swifty Blue did when he said this about the blacks, and then you had that other fool that everybody was throwing their weight behind. Yeah, mostly for the part that he was half black, and you know, there is a black run industry, but not run, but black dominated industry. So they chose to throw their weight behind them. They found somebody that wasn't against them, but could straddle both sides of the fence as far as like being able to reach across. So when he allowed people to get disrespectful towards blacks, they felt some type of way about it. And then like some of the stuff he was saying, you know, being from where he's from, and then trying to go at it with like real gangs from Los Angeles, they felt disrespected by that. Now, I ain't gonna go on that. I just want to get back to the homie Tommy Guns, and I'm gonna just tell you, dog, like, there's gonna be situations like that, things that's gonna take place in the county that you're not gonna feel too strongly about, some that almost borderline break your spirit. It's happened to a lot of good homies. You run into that wall, like you have this almost like picnic experience as far as like minimum things happen. I've had that. You know, you have these minimum picnics experiences where you go in there and it ain't nothing. You know, for the most part, you just glide through it. Occasionally, a little, even like the little melees, like it tends to go in your favor. So it's like it doesn't really feel like nothing. Like the county's just another home. It's another place away from home. Like, you know, besides the hooch and all these other things you can get in there, it's like you feel like you're still on the street, except the walls remind you that you're in a place to where you can't necessarily control your movements the way you want to. But it's not even to going down the rabbit hole. It's just to tell you, like, you're gonna have those moments. Like, I heard what you said, and it's kind of like you did sound like you were giving up. You no longer want to deal with the program. I heard other people say that, you know, especially off that Hood Media, that, you know, you probably went in there trying to run your own program and got put in your place. I don't know that. I know other people that have ran a strict program and still came into situations that were less than favorable for them, and they end up in bad situations, whether you got boo-bop or you got verbally checked or you got a warning because you know you got to do the burpees first, and then you know you get broke off burpees again, you do it third time, you know you already know what time it is. Don't know if you're hard-headed like that, but hopefully that wasn't the case, and hopefully your being defeated was merely it was momentary, you know what I mean, that you realize that not everything is gonna go perfect when you step into a situation like that, into a place like the county jail where LA, if you can make it in LA County, you can make it anywhere. That's a fact. Like LA is grimy, it's a lot of different things, and sweet is not one of them. But yeah, that's all I want to say on that, dude. Hopefully you take it for what it is, but I'll give you a word of advice. If I was you, for somebody like, and this is, I don't try to get involved in young homies issues. I try to give my little points of views, and they don't necessarily have to take it, but somebody has been there and done that. I just try to give my opinion, and this is my opinion, not this is my opinion, but my advice to you. You have a buzz. If I was you, I would capitalize off that buzz and continue to push forward, trying to involve yourself in street politics, trying to involve yourself in situations that's outside of your area that you don't necessarily need to be involved in. Like, people say that about me, but all my involvement with Northerners, because I've been out there and actually fought, but coming out here, you don't have no enemies out here, so you're not fighting homies out here. You have a different sense of camaraderie than other people that are from around these areas that don't really get along. So it doesn't matter whether you're sued or you're this, like, it's just, if it's gonna get cracked, it's gonna get cracked, and everybody got that whatever attitude, and everybody's trying to turn up on each other. So coming from where you're from, where everything amongst the homies is more solid, and you ain't really at each other's throats like that, I can see like that kosher class. But don't let this deter you, dog. Like, if anything, it should make you want to go harder. Like, if I was you, you're out on the street, dude, get in that studio, get your money up, start getting these collaboration with dudes that actually can rap, that got major spit. There's fools that's not too far from your style of rapping. They may not be homies, but you can walk both sides of the fence. It would be a lot easier for you to walk both sides if you choose. Yeah, you're gonna get hate. It is just what it is, because people are gonna feel like that's the reason why you're coming up, is because you got black in you. Then you're gonna have some black dudes that feel the same way, like, oh yeah, it's because you got the backing of Hispanics, which in Los Angeles, if you got that, and not just Los Angeles, but around the surrounding counties, and then like places like Colorado and Denver and you know, other places where the Hispanic population, Texas, if you can break through Texas, you got it. But they already got their own like fire out there, so that one's kind of hard. But they still be showing appreciation. I got homies from out there. But yeah, these are the marks you need to break into. These are the people you need to collab with. Like, there's up and coming Hispanic artists that are hot. Like, they're just on point. They got fire. You got the buzz. Bring them up under you. Before you know it, you guys both level up at the same time. That's just my advice. Continue to get busted and doing stupid shit. You want to have weed or whatever. I don't know why you got busted, but I'm just making, you know, getting busted for stupid stuff. What you understand is the popularity that you get from getting busted is no longer like that. Before, oh, the rapper got busted. Ooh, didn't matter what you were busted for, you just got busted. It only added to your street cred. But out here, and just in California, period, the real cred is when you're getting busted for these hot ones, and you're getting busted for this and you busted for that. People are still going to look at you like you're stupid, because they're like, you're coming up, but yet you're still involving yourself in stupid stuff. But you're going to have a lot of fools that come on later that are into the crash out and be like, hey, yeah, the homie's with it, blah, blah, whatever. But for like simple stuff, drugs, they just look at you like you're a dope fiend, or you hanging around fools that you don't need to be around. Prime, this is what I'm going to tell you. You're out, you got a little buzz, it didn't die down, push it, go forward and show love to your city, because if you got to first conquer your city before you can conquer anybody else. You get too much into LA politics, your homies start looking at you like you need to involve yourself in their politics, not so much an area that you're not really from, regardless of who you know down here. But that's what I would do. I would get, if I had that type of buzz, I'd be focused on that. Don't waste it, because when that buzz goes away, you ain't got nothing. You go back to being that normal guy from upstate that in any other sense nobody would have really been paying attention to, but you got people's attention. Capitalize on it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And that's the Tommy Guns. And for the people that's hating on you, like, I don't get it, dude. Like, when you're old or you've been older, like, it's good to give like clear shot and try to help a homie out. But if you dare to tear him down, like, you just look real confrontational, and that looks real like female-ish, like an older homie trying to go at it with a younger homie for something. And there's no real reason why. You just want to talk your shit. You're just a hater. Like, it's just what it is, dog. Like, let the youngsters handle what the youngsters handle. If you ain't giving constructive criticism, they ain't even worth it, dog. You know what I mean? Unless you're trying to, you know, gain off the clout, which people say they're not, but they are. With that being said, I'm your boy Zod, and I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here.